Cold, I know that music.
Ring of Honor 15th anniversary pay-per-view.
A company built on tradition, but
I usually don't do a lot of live streams about this, but in this case I will. Just because the Hardy's on here. Bullet Club up too.
Weighing 235 pounds, it's representing the Rebellion, Kenny King.
The Rebellion in recent weeks, they've made statements. Kevin, Colt, they've had their eyes on targets like Lio Rush. They've inserted themselves into the business here in Ring of Honor. Like you said, Kevin, they're searching for anarchy.
If you're not with them, you better run from them. At least that's paraphrasing what they say. But Kenny King can be a difference maker no matter the situation. But a great matchup here tonight with King the Veteran taking on a young man. Certainly championship days lie ahead.
His opponent, the Scott of Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jay White.
And it's a celebration of the past and the present, Kevin. Jay White, he might be the embodiment of the future. Made his debut last year, the night after Best in the World. Colt, what do you feel?
I usually don't do a lot of these, but in this case, like I said before, I'll make an exception.
So many great careers, young people who have just sacrificed their life to move to Japan for the art of professional wrestling, and that's why, as wrestlers, we respect Jay White so much. But the idea of Jay White, but actually the person you don't care for. The idea is wonderful.
Well, Jay White, very successful in singles competition lately. His biggest test yet, I think, here tonight against Kenny King. We're going to take a detail of the tape here. You see Jay White, Kenny King, the experience advantage. He's got the size advantage, and he's the hometown favorite here in Las Vegas.
Well, he may have spent the night in his own bed, but he is far from the hometown favorite. But Jay White will certainly give up 13 years of experience.
Kenny King, former ROH World Tag
Kenny King, Jay White.
Made his intentions known.
You know, through that great video package to the start of the broadcast, not one word, not one frame about Frankie Kazarian and the betrayal towards Christopher Daniels in joining Bullet Club. I got some thoughts on this throughout the night. There's no way that this is not going to be a huge factor in this championship matchup.
We're in the ring, collar and elbow tie up here.
Great call, Ian.
King using his strength advantage.
You're doing wonderful.
Thanks, Colt. Clean break, kind of surprising, Colt. That's not something we've seen from Kenny before. And if you want to join the conversation, you can join us with hashtag ROH15.
Kenny really here is the veteran. I remember even like basically the Ring of Honor feeder system, working his way into Ring of Honor, did so successfully.
Yeah, 2007 was his debut, Motor City Mayhem. And he and Jay White have something in common. They both threw themselves into the Lion's Den. Kenny King's first night, he took on Bryan Danielson. Jay White's first night, he took on Christopher Daniels. And King with some impressive athleticism.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Kenny King has always been one of the best pure athletes ever in Ring of Honor. And if he sets his mind to it, and given the opportunity, wouldn't shock me if he's in the world title conversation. We know he's got a TV title opportunity coming up very soon.
Yeah, but you say when he sets his mind to it, he just did that nip up and just took his time. You would think that the veteran instincts, if he wanted to be a warrior, if he wanted it, he would attack Jay White and go for that victory early. He didn't do it.
Now White using quickness here. Sends King off the ropes. Big shot kick. Sends King to the ground, and very smartly, I think, Colt. You can speak to the veteran move more than I can. Rolls out, getting a breather.
He's got Caprice over there, too. He's got to be warning him he's coming.
Whoa!
Did I call that? Did I call that? That was Caprice going, hey, he's coming. Look out.
King!
Did you know that?
I do. That's Run DMC. And there we go. Kenny King, knee to the back here. The small of the back, driving it in. Ooh.
Ian, you telling me that you know who Run DMC is the shock of the night so far.
Well, it's tricky, Colt. It is tricky.
Oh, boy.
And here we see, working on that shoulder, that ball and socket joint, driving the knee into the ribcage.
Taking his time right now. Kenny King certainly looking to set a more deliberate pace. Line buster, no.
Countered by White. Has him up looking for a body slam here.
Oh, look at this. A little shout out to Honma.
Hey!
Hold on,
Jay White delivers, but he's got to stay on here.
No.
Yeah, he's worried about doing a tribute to his friend who we're all thinking about. But make sure you think about yourself first, Jason.
Front face lock. Gets out of it. Looking for the Kiwi Crusher, perhaps. Up and out goes White. Whoa! Eddie Bando kick from Kenny King. Whoa!
Look at Caprice. Look at Caprice. Is that a dance? Here?
He's celebrating Colt. Kenny King delivers a highly effective corkscrew to the outside. We'll see it here on the replay. Whoa!
Of course, this is the first match on the pay-per-view and really setting the tone. That's what Ring of Honor is all about.
Cover 2. Referee Paul Turner in position.
I mean, it's been 15 years of that kind of action, those kind of moves, Kevin.
And with 15 years, Colt, of course, your journey began with this company in 2002, right?
December 2002, I showed up, Night of the Butcher.
And along the way, of course, Colt Cabana, he's a first ballot Hall of Fame contender when that day comes.
Well, thank you very much. Do I get a ring with that?
Yeah, sure. We gotta start the Hall of Fame. It's a whole process, but trust me, it'll be great.
Kenny King wasting valuable time here, but on the ropes misses. Jay White has an opportunity now. Can he capitalize?
Of course, Jay White's one-loss record coming out of the blocks here is so impressive. I mean, there are very few athletes in ROH who can ever say just a lone blemish on his one-loss record, starting off in his first almost full year in the company.
That's the clothesline there.
Hey!
Elbow. Can't quite tell Colt if White's clutching the ribs as he charges in. Whoa!
Listen, he'll feel his ribs tomorrow. Right now, he's got to worry about a victory.
Second rope on the inside. Connects. King, though, very smartly, once again, knowing where he is in the ring, going to the outside.
And there's Caprice. Whoa, he's taking it.
Oh!
Caprice just took one for the tee there.
In the line of fire.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, very little give here as Sam's now alive. Just mere inches of padding. Let's see the dive here, Jay White. Wow, connects.
Nope. The key was that Caprice shoved Kenny King out of the way, but King is in trouble nevertheless.
Up to the top. Jay White flies, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Whoa, 7/8.
Very close. Although I think it's going to take more than a crossbody from the top rope to finish a man like Kenny King. But victories can come from anywhere in a professional wrestling match.
Well, they sure can, as we see White using his strength, bringing King back to his feet. Could be a mistake to bring him to a vertical base here, as we see King connected with elbows. White finding his bearings. Catches King. Whoa!
Vegas is liking those knife-edge chops tonight.
They sure are. Irish whip countered. Oh, White. Uh-oh. Fireman's carry position. Oh! Look at this.
Oh, I'm looking.
Here we go.
Kenny King double knees in the corner.
And those shotgun knees connected. 4 title matches in all tonight, gentlemen.
Whoa! Here is 1, 2. Oh!
Kenny King will be looking at the World Television title match. Marty Scurll, Leo Rush. Plus, I know he's going to have eyes on the monitor, as the entire locker room will, as Christopher Daniels challenges Adam Cole for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
King coming back to his feet. White now. Again, fireman's carry position. Looking to deliver that devastating knee once again.
Kenny! Jay White! Kenny!
Back and forth action here so far. 2 wonderful athletes.
Yeah, the crowd firmly split here in Vegas. Connects with a right, staggers. White.
You can see both guys kind of a little limp in the knees right now.
And spaghetti legs. Whoa. White connects flatliner.
Right in there. Sure in.
Does White have enough? Can he take advantage of this moment? Here at 15th anniversary.
Spine buster!
So good. So good.
rocking the world of Jay White.
Kenny King known for that beautiful spine buster.
Yeah, I think Spinebuster shut down the conversation, slowed the momentum of Jay White.
How much time did Jay White have on that? Speaks to the strength of Kenny King.
And I don't know why Jay is going over the corner with Caprice Coleman right over there.
It's got to be instinct, Colt. I mean, I got to think. Jay White fighting in a bad part of town. Dangerous position.
The arms of King are trapped by the legs of Jay White. Nowhere for Kenny to go.
Ooh.
Rattling the bones of Kenny King. White hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh.
Right there, as a wrestler, when you're going to make an offensive move into the turnbuckles, into the ropes, you have to always know that those ropes are right there to break that count.
It's so dangerous as we see Jay White climbing to the top. We know his repertoire. Can he connect? Oh. King ringing the bell of White.
Yeah, Caprice is there. Inspiration. Inspiring his guy.
Such a dangerous position for both men, Colt.
And what a statement this will mean for the Rebellion. If one of the future stars of
Nice.
ROH falls here in our opener.
It's a kick.
Even though there's not that much on the line, there's a lot on the line for this specific match.
Yeah, more than meets the eye. Both of these men climbing the ladder of the ROH World Television title picture. Kenny King has White in trouble. Oh, no.
Ooh. Not locked, though.
No, he's got the leg cradled, but not hooked. Woo!
Headbutt caught Kenny King on the side of the jaw, collarbone, neck. Got a lot of connection there from the top.
Oh, connects. Oh, King rolls through. Look at the strength.
Beautiful. Look at the face of Kenny.
The fire in the eyes.
Oh, roll up.
1, 2. Yes. Something for Jay White.
Huh.
Jay White.
If we can get a look at Caprice Coleman, the look on his face says it all. Kenny is shocked. Caprice, shocked.
Jay White using the youthful exuberance here in Vegas, finding a way to lock the inside cradle.
But yes indeed, while he is young, that was very much a veteran maneuver. And Jay White gets the win here to kick us off in Vegas.
What a way to start tonight here, tonight's 15th anniversary. Jay White, and he's got Jay Briscoe next on the docket for Ring of Honor Wrestling. Wow, what a match that's going to be.
The idea of Jay White, I think, just matched the wrestling style of Jay White.
Good match kick off the show.
And wow, look at this. We have a 6-man mayhem match. But Kevin, you and I both know Frankie Kazarian. He's done some things. He's broken.
Gonna have to do a lot of matches to get through tonight.
Let's take a look at that. Here's some more.
6-man mayhem, huh?